Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm excited to share with you a very special showcase, some of the most detailed airplane models and collectible cars in my collection. We're going to take our time with each one so you can really enjoy all the little details that make these pieces so unique. Let's dive in. Here we have the pride of Israel, the El Al Boeing aircraft model. Just look at this livery, the classic white fuselage with the deep blue cheat line and the Star of David on the tail fin. Even the registration number and windows are accurately printed, making this model feel like a tiny version of the real plane you see flying in and out of Ben Gurion Airport. The landing gear, the engines, and the wings are beautifully detailed, and the proportions look perfect. This is one of my favorite pieces because it represents not only aviation, but also history and national pride. It's the kind of model you can display on a stand or use to recreate takeoffs and landings for fun. Now let's take a look at this beautiful Canadian Airlines aircraft. The first thing you notice is the clean white fuselage with bold red lettering spelling Canadian. The tail has a simple but elegant design that reflects the airline's heritage. This model reminds me of the golden days of long-haul flights connecting Canada to the world. The wingspan is wide and detailed, and the little engines under the wings are so realistic. If you ever wanted a model that brings back the nostalgia of aviation in the 1990s, this one does exactly that. It's a must have for collectors who love classic airline liveries. Shifting gears for a moment, check out this sleek purple sports car. The metallic purple paint job shines beautifully under the light, and those wheels, they look ready to hit the racetrack. This model has smooth aerodynamic lines that make it look fast, even when it's just sitting on the table. I love how the front grille and headlights are carefully molded, giving it a very realistic appearance. Whether you are into cars or just love to add some variety to your display shelf, this car is a perfect companion to the airplane models. This one is a treat for classic car fans. A Matchbox 1953 Buick Skylark convertible. The bright yellow color pops immediately, and the chrome details on the grille and wheels give it that vintage American look. You can almost imagine driving down Route 66 with the top down, wind in your hair. The box art is just as charming, showing off the model in action. This is not just a toy, it's a piece of automotive history in miniature form. Here we have a Satena aircraft model representing the state-owned airline of Colombia. Satena's name actually comes from the Spanish phrase Servicio Aéreo a Territorios Nacionales, which means air service to the national territories. This airline has a very important mission. It connects remote regions of Colombia, many of them deep in the Amazon or the Andes, where no other airlines operate. Most unique items in my collection: a Coca-Cola airplane. The entire fuselage is painted bright red with the iconic Coca-Cola logo and even bubbles in the design. It almost feels like a flying advertisement, which makes it so much fun to display. The contrast of red and white is striking, and it definitely stands out among other models. It's a great conversation starter and a perfect gift for someone who loves aviation and Coca-Cola. Next up is a bright orange cement mixer truck from RMZ City. The cab is nicely detailed with clear windows, mirrors, and even a warning light on top. The mixer drum itself looks ready to pour concrete on a construction site. It's a nice change of pace from airplanes and adds a bit of city life to the collection. You can easily imagine building an airport diorama and parking this truck right next to the runway. Here's a big one: the Saudi Arabian Airlines aircraft. The desert gold fuselage with the green flag and emblem looks very elegant. The wingspan is impressive, and the engines are nicely scaled. This is the kind of model that makes you appreciate the beauty of international airline liveries. It feels like it's ready to take you on a long haul flight across continents. Back on the ground, let's admire this classic dark blue muscle car. The details are excellent, from the hood scoop to the chrome wheels. This car just screams power and performance. If you love American muscle cars, this one is a perfect example of style and attitude. Now take a look at this tropical themed Japan Airlines Reso'cha model. The floral livery is colorful and cheerful, representing the airline's leisure flights to beach destinations. It's a refreshing change from the standard JAL white and red design and looks great in any display. Finally, we have this Paris Fire Brigade rescue van. It's bright red with authentic markings that say Sapeur Pompier de Paris. The white bumpers and emergency light bar make it look like the real thing. This is a perfect closing piece because it adds variety and makes the collection feel complete. Thank you so much for joining me for this long, detailed tour of my collection. Next up, I'll be showing even more airplane sets and some very cool car models with relaxing music. So make sure to stay tuned, leave a like, and subscribe so you don't miss the next video.